European Championship Scotland vs Switzerland prediction, team news, lineups preview. Having suffered the heaviest ever opening defeat at the Men's European Championships, Scotland seek to restore a sense of pride on Wednesday, when they resume Euro 2024 Group A against Switzerland in Cologne. After Steve Clarke's men were embarrassed 5-1 by tournament hosts Germany, their Rosso-Crociati counterparts managed to avoid the same fate by defeating Hungary 3-1. Match preview. The Tartan Army's party was the talk of the town before Scotland had the honour of kicking off the first match of this year's European Championships. But the celebrations of their ardent supporters were quickly curtailed as a glorious German outfit ripped Clarke's meek men to shreds in Munich. Florian Wirtz, Jamal Musiala, Kai Havertz, Niklas Füllkrug and Emre Can all helped themselves to goals against the Scots, who played the entire second half with 10 men owing to Ryan Porteous's horror tackle on Ilkay Gundogan before Havertz stroked home his spot kick. An Antonio Rudiger own goal did spark some buoyant scenes among the Tartan Army, but Can's long-range stunner quickly restored Germany's 4-goal lead, thereby ensuring that Scotland would become the victims of the biggest opening win ever posted at a men's Euros. Already rooted to 4th place in the Group A standings after Friday's chastening experience, Scotland will be out of top 2 contention with a defeat no matter the scoreline in Germany and Hungary's battle, and will be more or less consigned to the same fate with a draw. But Clarke's men still have 180 minutes to save their Euros bacon. Of course, placing third might still be enough to send Scotland through to the last 16, but recent performance levels may put paid to that idea. Clarke's side now have just 1 victory under their belts from their last 10 matches in all tournaments and are still waiting for their first Euros finals victory since the turn of the millennium. While Scotland were left to dissect a lackluster showing at the Allianz Arena, Switzerland deservedly went into the break 2 goals to the good against Hungary, as 2 first-time scorers in Kwadwo Duah and Michel Aebischer ensured that their fast start would be appropriately rewarded. Murat Yakin's side were guilty of taking their foot off the gas in the second half, though, allowing Barnabas Varga to cut the arrears in half from a Dominik Szoboszlai delivery. But the Rosso-Crociati's 2-goal cushion would be restored in added time via a delicate Breel Embolo lob. The Monaco man's strike was certainly one for both Switzerland fans and neutral viewers to enjoy, as it was his first appearance for his nation since the 2022 World Cup due to an ACL injury and muscular problem, which limited him to just 5 League One games in the 2023-24 season. Thanks to the efforts of Embolo and co., the second-placed Swiss will be guaranteed a top 2 ranking with victory on Wednesday before tackling Germany in their final group fixture, where Yakin's men will be grateful to take their foot off the pedal a tad if at all possible. Losing just 1 of their last 15 matches and winning 3 of their last 4 has provided the Rosso-Crociati with solid foundations to build on for the clash with Scotland, whom they have not locked horns with since a 3-1 friendly victory in 2006, when a Kenny Miller strike was for naught. Team news. On account of his straight red card in the thrashing against Germany, Scotland must make do without the suspended Porteous for Wednesday's battle and their final group fixture against Hungary, where either Grant Hanley or Scott McKenna will fill the void at the back. It was McKenna's header that Rudiger inadvertently turned into his own net on Friday, but Hanley is expected to get the thumbs up from Clarke, who should not shy away from another couple of alterations further forward. Billy Gilmour was surprisingly overlooked for a start against the Germans but is an obvious candidate for promotion to the starting lineup, while Che Adams was virtually anonymous against the Germans, albeit through not much fault of his own, and may cede his position to Lawrence Shankland. In further good news for Switzerland supporters, midfielder Denis Zakaria, who has been nursing a thigh injury, was able to complete Sunday's training session and is on course to be a part of the squad here, but a start can likely be ruled out. Yakin is still sweating over Steven Zuber's fitness as he continues to train individually, though, while Sylvain Widmer and Remo Freuler will be suspended for the Germany match if they are cautioned here. Yakin himself was also booked over the weekend. Regardless, the Rosso-Crociati boss will surely see no reason to tinker with a winning formula, thereby keeping Embolo in reserve as he builds up his fitness and keeping faith with Dua, who was making just his second Switzerland appearance in the beating of Hungary at the age of 27. Scotland possible starting lineup: Gunn, Hendry, Hanley, Tierney, Ralston, Gilmore, McTominay, Robertson, McGinn, Christie, Shankland. Switzerland possible starting lineup: Sommer, Schär, Akanji, Rodriguez, Widmer, Xhaka, Freuler, Aebischer, Vargas, Ndoye, Dua. We say, Scotland 0-2 Switzerland. Scotland's attackers barely saw the ball against Germany, partly thanks to Die Mannschaft's brilliant display and partly due to their perpetually sloppy passing. And a sturdy Swiss side will not give too much away either. While Yakin's men did go to sleep briefly against Hungary, their 3 points were merited, and we can only envisage Switzerland sealing their top 2 placement while inflicting familiar Euros misery on the Scots. Thanks for your watching. Don't forget to click the subscribed button and hit the bell icon for more.